Hi, this is Janice Learmond-Criqui. I know it's been a while since I have done a live video, but I am doing this live video for those of you who are inquiring about your NIB contributions. First of all, if you are a CPEP worker, you're supposed to be paying NIS, and this is supposed to be reflected on your payslip. If you work as a domestic, if you work as a packer in a supermarket, you are supposed to be paying NIS and seeing it on your payslip. Now, one great advice, and for those of you who will have sons and daughters, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, please advise them that they need to keep their payslips from the first day that they start to work, because that is going to be the start of the 750 contributions to their NIS, so that when they get to age 60, they will have the required amount of contributions paid to the NIS on behalf of them by the employer. Now, you don't need a brand new folder like this, right? So every month you get your pay slip and you've reviewed it and you say, right, they've taken out the correct deductions. Take that pay slip and put it in that folder and just put it in a drawer somewhere. Keep your pay slips safe. I have had people calling me, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. People have been calling me asking me to help them with finding out how many contributions that they have made to the NIB. And I said, well, okay, the first thing is that NIB has a website, and on it you can actually go in and put in your information, but the most critical is who have you worked for. You need the name of your employer, your start date, and your end date. Now, if you have worked for several companies throughout your lifetime, invariably, some of those companies would no longer be in business or they would be sold. So getting a copy of your payslip during the time that you worked for the company is going to be difficult. Therefore, please, all I'm saying is, from day one, put your payslip in a manila folder and stick it in a drawer. I remember when I was working for TSTT and I was leaving the organization and I wanted to get back my pension. I had my payslips from day one, and I was able to sit down with my payslips and pull out the amount of contributions that the company made on my behalf for my pension. So that when I went into the insurance company about it, their figure was wrong. And I was able to show them, based on my pay slips, the exact amount of money that was paid on my behalf by the company. And they had to agree with it because it was there in black and white. So please, I know some companies now, being very proactive in terms of technology, they are actually emailing pay slips to employees, and there's a password that only the employee is supposed to know. Take my stupid advice. Do not just download it to your computer or even to put it in the cloud. The best thing is to take a print of it and stick it in your manila folder. For those of you who require help, you can give me a call, 740-4120, and I'm willing to help anybody who needs help to try and get an idea of how many contributions that they have made to date. Because you see, when time comes for your NIS pension, sometimes it can be very difficult in terms of getting that information from NIB. The other thing is, if you're going to do this on your own, make sure that you get an email from the website saying that you have completed the request. I did mine. Thank God I took a copy because I never got the confirmation email. So when I kept writing to NIB saying, what about my request? They said, but give me your number, your reference number, and I had no reference number to give them. So please, learn from my error. For those of you as well who may not have access to a computer, again, give me a call, 740-4120. But before you call me, please have your payslips available. All right? Because we're going to need the names of the companies that you would have worked for in order to put that onto the online form. And then, of course, the start date and the end date. All right? So again, for those of you who have nieces, nephews, children, grandchildren, start talking to them now, because it's going to be so difficult looking for it if you just stuck it in a drawer here and stuck it in a drawer there. It's going to be difficult to accumulate. Once you have it in a folder, you're good to go. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for listening. Bye.